Okay, now in this video, let's look how computer gets infected by viruses. Okay, this should be simple. I think everyone knows about it. So instead of looking at this, let's directly go to types of viruses. There are 23 types of viruses mentioned in the uh, Aspen book. So that's quite a lot actually. So I'm going to divide this videos into different videos to make the video small. So the first type of virus is boot sector virus. A boot sector virus moves MBR to another location on the hard disk and copies itself to the original location of MBR. When the system boots, first the virus code executes and then control passes to the original MBR. Windows is more prone to such attacks. Better switch to Linux or Mac or periodically perform antivirus checks. The second type of virus is file viruses. File viruses infect files executed or interpreted in the system, such as COM, EXE, SYS, OVL, OBJ, PRG, MNU, and BAT files. File viruses can be direct action or memory resident viruses. In other words, non resident viruses and resident viruses. File viruses insert their code into the original file and infect executable files. During program execution, the virus executes along with the program files to infect more files. Next, the third one is multipartite viruses, also known as multipart virus or hybrid virus. This is a combination of file viruses and boot sector viruses. Some examples of multipartite viruses are Invader, Flip, and Tequila. Macroviruses, I think this is easy. Just by the name, we can identify what this virus does. The fifth one is cluster virus. Cluster viruses infect files without changing the file or planting additional files, whereas a file virus infect the files directly. Cluster viruses save the virus code to the hard drive and overwrite the pointer in the directory entry, directing the discrete point to virus code instead of actual program. Even though the changes in the directory entry may affect all programs, only one copy of virus exists. A cluster virus example, dir2, first launches itself when any program starts on the computer system, and control is then passed to the actual program. If it infects memory, it control access to the directory structure on the disk. If the victim boots from a clean floppy disk and then runs a utility such as check disk, the utility reports a serious problem with cross-linked file on the disk. Such utilities usually offer to correct the problem. If the offer is accepted, the virus infects all the executable files and results in the loss of original content, or all the files might appear to be of the same size.